It's your boy DMV Hoods and News, man. We right here, Paul Live. Who the fuck we got right here, man?
What's up, y'all? This your boy Berchie, reporting live from Crofton, Maryland. I'm with DMV Hoods and News, you feel me?
Crofton, Maryland?
Yes, sir. Crofton, Maryland.
Anne Arundel County?
Yes, sir.
For
y'all
real?
gonna respect the Anne Arundel County as soon as it's done, you feel me? Like we're here.
Y'all really got me out here?
Yes, sir. We're out here.
In the, like, bro, I'm real live, like, when I came out here, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I missed 3-4 exits on the way.
3-4 exits?
It was ponies and horses in the street. I seen bonds. I seen people riding tractor trailers. I ain't gonna lie. I was y'all nicked the nervous, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, people here are really nice. People here are really cool. What's it called? Nobody would do anything to harm you.
Nobody will harm me.
Nobody.
You know?
Everything's fine.
You know, I'm from the city, so I don't really know too much about what goes on out here, though. But you had gave me a brief history lesson right here. So for one, do you consider this right here the DMV?
Right here, I definitely do consider it the DMV, especially the people that live here and the culture. What a lot of people don't know is that a lot of people that actually live here, what's it called? They actually do a lot of business, and they actually have a lot of family members in the PGDC area.
Right.
What's it called? One little fact about Crofton is that Crofton actually used to be a part of Bowie.
Okay.
And then it got redlined, and it then became a city which is known as Crofton today in Anne Arundel County. So this little area, Crofton, used to be a part of PG County, but now it's not anymore.
Oh, okay.
And so what's it called? Definitely this area here is still, you still have the vibes, you still have the culture of the DMV, for sure. A lot of people like to say, oh, we're part of Baltimore, this and that, and it's like, no, that's not the case.
So when you could get, because when I think of Arundel County, I think maybe they more culturally, because you know they got the 443, the 433 number and stuff like that. So when I think about that, you know, I had folks that I went to school with that was from Glen Burnie or so forth, and their culture was more similar to Baltimore culture. Like, had a girlfriend that was from Columbia, you know, etc., etc. So when I think about that, I think Baltimore area. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Arundel County would be the DMV, but you saying this part right here is more closer to PG, because literally, like, my podcast is like 5 minutes away from here in Bowie. So you know what I'm saying, and it only really took me, it would have took me 25 minutes to get here, you know what I'm saying, but really it took me like 35-45 minutes. You know what I'm saying, because you know I got lost a couple times, but still though. So you consider this the DMV? Definitely,
I still consider this the DMV.
Okay, alright, respect. I can definitely respect it though, man. But nah, just tell me about yourself though, man.
Well, you know, I was born in Newark, Delaware. Started out in Newark, Delaware. Moved to the DMV when I was about 3 months old. So technically, I've lived here my whole life. I got into music honestly, I started music when I was around 4 years old, singing in church choirs, and stuff like that. I was always very involved in church. Mom wanted to make sure that we were very well-rounded, wholesome kids, and it was through church I discovered my love of music. I actually didn't really start getting serious about music until around my sophomore year of high school, when I started taking voice lessons for my upcoming vocal competition in the spring. That was when I got my first soloist award, and that was when I realized that, like, oh, maybe if I keep on pushing in music, maybe I could keep on making waves. But at the time, I wasn't thinking I want to make my own kind of music. I was thinking, you know, I would sing the songs they would want me to sing, get a scholarship, and everything would work out in the end. And it did work out in the end. Through singing in high school, it landed me a scholarship at UNC Chapel Hill, where I studied kinesiology and vocal performance.
Okay. For somebody who don't know what kinesiology, like, I can't even pronounce it. So tell me what that means.
Kinesiology is exercise and sports science.
Exercise and sports science.
So definitely, it's like the stepping stone needed for example, medical school, occupational therapy, physical therapy school, just anything surrounding those kind of what's called professions.
Okay. So are you looking into becoming a doctor or a medical professional or? Go ahead.
Oh, my fault. I'm currently working on whichever avenue goes first. So I'm looking to apply to dental school next year. Okay. And while I'm applying to dental school, finishing my applications, I'm also working on music at the same time. So it's basically working on best of both.
So you want to be you know, a dentist and a musician at the same time?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because I just saw an interview on Say Cheese, and I think it was a guy who said he was making about. Because he was a dentist and he also did grills too. So a part of being so he kind of cut the middleman out, because I think a part of being a grill, like, you know, having a grill is that you have to go to a dentist first, get your teeth cleaned out and stuff like that before you put the grill in your mouth. So he cut the middleman out and became a dentist himself. and he sell grills.
Definitely.
So he became a millionaire in about, I think he said 12 months, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And he does music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, is that what you want to do? You want to have that entrepreneurial spirit, being a musician at the same time while working and stuff like that at the same time, or you just want to do something for the community while at the same time, you know? Or is it something that you want to do to finance your music career? Like, what is the reason for that?
Definitely, as far as whichever avenue I go into first, like for example, as far as music, it's like, okay, if something pops off within like the first couple of years, it's like, okay, I'll work on my music career for like the first 4 to 5 years, and then I would continue my studies in dental school, get my get my DDS, and then start my practice. And with my practice, combine it with the music, and kind of make a multi-million-dollar industry as far as that. But as far as combining dental school and music, that is definitely in the long term. That is definitely in the long term plan. Somehow, I'm still working on a means, but I definitely want to try and bridge those two gaps together and bring the community together too. Because at the end of the day, my main ambition in life is really just to give back to the community.
Get back to the community.
That's my main goal.
Ambition. Okay, yeah, I can respect it though. So I want to tell you like how you live it. Like, how is Crofton, Maryland, like compared to like any other city that's within the DMV and so forth like that?
I definitely can say that Crofton, Maryland is, a lot more. It's a lot more nicer. It's also a lot more safer as well. A lot of people here are really nice. I think a lot of people have the wrong idea about Crofton, is because like when you come to Anne Arundel County, it's like, okay, you may not see a lot of us here, but thing is, it doesn't matter who or what you are. A lot of people here respect you, regardless of who or what you are.
Okay, so it's not, you don't have to deal with racism or anything like that.
Not too much, not really.
Okay. Okay, you don't have to deal with things like that. Okay, so you don't have to. Did you ever get harassed by police and stuff like that?
No, definitely I did not get harassed by police. Matter of fact, the police around in Crofton police. I'm talking Crofton police. Crofton police in particular, my family, we know pretty well.
Okay.
And so, like, Crofton police are very, very nice, very, very hospitable people.
Okay.
It's not like the cops you see in the news in this day and age, where it's like, okay, there's a lot of messed up things going on in the world. And especially during times like this, we actually had a protest at Wall Chapel not too long ago, about a month or two ago, and the cops marched with us.
Really?
And they marched with us. Like, they didn't just kneel or they didn't just give a speech. They actually marched with us. They talked to us. They let us voice out our frustrations. And they actually voiced out their frustrations about some of the messed up things that they have seen going on in the world as well. Right. And so Crofton police is 100% for the community, and definitely, like, people that they also look to give back as well. Facts. And also look to connect with the residents.
Yeah, that's facts. I can definitely respect it, man. I can definitely respect it. Okay, so would you tell about your, like, personally, your lifestyle? Did you grow up like poor, rich, middle class? What would you say? Lavish.
I definitely had very, very humble beginnings. I would say middle class, upper middle class. So, like, definitely very humble.
Okay, so you had both parents in your life and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question in regards to that. What about maybe somebody that you knew that you grew up with, you knew that he lived a wealthy lifestyle, and he came out here and now he wants to be a gangster rapper. He wants to be a gangster now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What would be your advice towards that person, man?
As far as the gangster lifestyle, I don't believe anybody can truly embody that lifestyle if you have never lived it. With me, it's like, that's one thing that I always stay true to myself, was like, never ever be somebody that you aren't. Because there's especially a lot of people, especially like now in the DMV, like, people will be from really, really, really nice houses. Yeah. And then next thing you know, you see them carrying AR-15s and Glock extensions and music videos, talking about that lifestyle. And so with me, it's like, I know I'm not about that life at all. I'm just simply a kid from Crofton, Maryland, trying to make a way.
Make a way.
Definitely.
Facts. Okay. What type of music that you actually make?
The type of music I actually make, contrary to popular belief, as far as the music video I posted on DMV Hoods and News, I actually make classical. I actually combine classical voice with hip hop. And also I span through many different genres as well, as far as rock, R&B, soul, just any genre in particular, Afrobeats as well. Like, I specialize in almost everything, and definitely in my last mixtape, Opera, which is actually an acronym for Only Player Ever to Reign Always. I give you'll see, like, in the 8 tracks listed, you see different genres such as classical opera. You also have hip hop. I think a lot of hip hop and rap. You also have a lot of contemporary. You also have a lot of urban soul stuff as well. And it's just a lot of different genres demonstrated into one mixtape. And so definitely I give you a lot of different flavors. I'm not just a one-dimensional kind of artist. I make all kinds of music. Sure.
Okay, you make all types of music. Okay, yeah. So you're multi-talented. But I actually like the song. That I actually liked it though, man. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it kind of reminded me of, like, I don't know, Wakanda, like Kingdom, like silk shirt. I don't know, cause sometimes that African swag just be on point, man. I love it, man. With the gold rollie, with the oh man, I love it with the silk joint. Oh man, sometimes I be just loving the African swag, man. I don't know what it is, man.
Hey, man, listen,
you know what I'm saying? I want to see a lot more of that in your music videos, man.
Definitely for sure. There's more to come.
Yeah.
Definitely. While it is, I'm carrying myself in that matter because, you know, I'm a proud Ghanaian American.
Okay.
You will definitely, although you will see those sides of me for sure, it wouldn't just be what I am about. Like with me, I don't just plan on talking about the finer things in life, because contrary to popular belief, just because you have everything in life doesn't mean that everything is okay in life.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that go on in another person's life that not a lot of people may necessarily not know about. But definitely in this musical journey that I want you guys to come on with me, you will definitely find those deeper layers.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, facts. Whole time. So, one question I do have, okay, you being Ghana in America, you're first generation Ghana in America, your family's from Ghana and so forth. One thing you notice between, there's sometimes be hostility between African natives, people that come from Africa, and African Americans.
Yes.
Did your parents ever have to go through that, or even though you're American yourself, because you're African American really now, you know what I'm saying, but you're from African descent, like direct African descent, you can go back and look at your history and stuff, whereas most African Americans don't even know anything about themselves.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But like, was there something that you or your parents went through, you know what I'm saying, as far as a little hostility towards other African Americans within the community and so forth?
I definitely think, as far as between the hostility between African people and African Americans, I think it's a lot of misunderstanding. Unfortunately, when a lot of people were immigrating to this country back then in the 70s, 80s, 90s, to America, it's like the things that they saw on TV. You know how the United States, like the news, like sometimes you'll see on the news that, like, okay, usually it's like black people here in America are usually bad. It's like they're seen as thugs, they're seen like beat people, rob people, all those kinds of things, when that's not necessarily the case.
Right, facts.
It's like I think a lot of people came definitely miseducated, but when they came here and they got to meet people, they got to know people, I definitely do think that was a way in which we were able to like smooth things out, especially the past several years as well, with everything that's going on in this country. I know personally from my mom said that my mom always told me that, like, as far as when she came here, a lot of people treated her with kindness and respect, especially in the black community, because she actually went to school in Detroit. She did her senior year of high school here in Ohio, and then she did college. She went to college here in Detroit, and so a lot of her friends, she had friends of all races, and especially with the black community, she said personally for her, things were usually pretty smooth. Like one of her best friends was definitely like Black American here, and their family took her in like her own.
Right.
And so as far as her, she said that everything was usually pretty solid. Okay. My dad, working with different Black Americans here in DC, he said usually things are also pretty good as well. As far as relations and everything goes. Now, me personally, I have a lot of Black American friends. Right. And so it's like, I don't discriminate. I like you for who you are. I respect you for who you are. Like, that's me personally. But I know with me, it's like, as far as with me and Black American race, especially here in the DMV, I'm cool with a lot of people. Yeah. It's not
I think what it is that a lot of African Americans kind of look at Africans like, y'all come up here, like people come to America, they get a lot of the benefits that we don't get, you know, and so forth. And then we feel like certain, not you, I'm not saying you or your parents, but certain Africans that come to the country, they kind of look down upon the African Americans because like they come in and they given an opportunity to go to Howard University and get a college degree without any, you know, without any SAT scores or anything. Like they just go to college, get free scholarships and become doctors and lawyers and stuff like that and so forth. And then we're left out, you know, in the dust while, you know, and so forth. And then we feel like, you know, this is not me. I'm just saying this in general.
No.
This is not me. I'm just saying in general. Like, we feel like, you know, they look down upon us in a way, you know, and so forth, you know. And I've seen a couple interviews where like children of Africans, you know what I'm saying, have confessed and admitted that, you know, due to what you just said previously, what you said previously about the stereotypes that they show on TV, then, you know, then that's probably the reason why the tension, that, you know, the tension and so forth. What do you feel like how you can do to smooth that out, though?
Definitely for me, that's the reason why my big thing is like giving back to the community.
Right.
Especially like going, like me personally, especially like when I have a lot of money and stuff like that, I don't just plan on donating money and then like kind of just being that. No, I actually want to go into these communities, get to know the people there, find out the things like I find out the things like people need, stuff like that, and also just get an understanding like, okay, why is it that Black Americans, they're beefing with African Americans, and just have an honest conversation.
Right.
Like I really think that a lot of things can be solved, especially like right now, especially within the Black community, with just honest conversation.
Yeah,
because right now more than ever we're living through times where we need each other's back the most.
Yeah, facts. Because we all got this. We all got black skin.
Because it doesn't matter whether you're from Gambia or whether you're from Bronx, New York. At the end of the day, if you're black, you're still black. And so it's like, what's it called? Right now, I do believe that we need to have honest conversation, and we just need to come together as one.
Yeah,
that's why I know Ghana right now, they have what's it called, year return last year, and they were calling not just Ghanaians but all black people to come back home.
Yeah, I saw that.
All black people to come back.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably go out there. Y'all got some fine women out there. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. They curvy too, like the way I like them, man. I might go back to the motherland, man. They beautiful out there, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Definitely take a visit for sure, man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And it's not just Ghana too. All African countries, we're opening up our countries just to come back and just, you know, come home.
Mm-hmm. Would you ever think about going back home? Like,
I definitely think of retiring in Ghana.
Okay.
Retiring for sure. It's because I definitely my plan is to have at least 3 or 4 properties in different areas and stuff like that. And one of the areas I want to have property in is back home to Ghana.
Okay.
So definitely just retiring.
Yeah, facts, man. All right, so whole time we about to wrap this up right here. You got any last things you want to say? Anything?
What's it called? You know, everybody stay safe. Stay true to yourself. Live in a time where your patience and also your character will be tested. Just always be yourself, no matter where you go. What's it called? Always treat people with kindness and respect. Never assume the worst of people, because right now it's like you're living a time where assuming the worst of people will make an ass out of you and me. Assumptions.
Right.
Right now, definitely just be yourself, keep level-headed, and also just keep fighting. You know, that at the end of the day, job's not finished. Nothing's done. And love everybody. That's my main thing. And definitely stay away from people. Stay inside. There's a virus outside. Stay inside.
You see, I got my mask, man.
Listen,
I got my mask. Shout out, respect, Brian.
What?
Stay with the mask, man.
Put on the mask.
I can't even go to the go-go though.
What? No, you can't go to the go-go. Put on the mask. Come on now.
Damn, man.
You gotta protect.
What if I go to the go-go with the mask on though?
Maybe. Definitely keep on the mask.
Yeah, facts. Whole time, but any last shout outs, man?
Oh, definitely. Shout out my mom. Of course.
Yeah, shout out my dude.
Teaching me the right way to like talk and interview, stuff like that, especially with the camera in my face. Shout out to my brother, or Berco. He's gonna be playing football at UMD this fall. Shout out to my friend, my guys, Zacomo, Miles, Dante, Malik, and definitely just shout out UNC. Shout out Archbishop Spalding. Definitely if it wasn't for the people in my life that guided me in the right direction to do this music thing, I definitely would not be here today. And also get at me on Instagram at official Berchie. So OFFICIALBERCHIE for more exclusive content. Yeah, so check me out.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the love and so forth, man. You know what I'm saying? We might do a part 2 interview, you know, sooner or later. Never know, you know what I'm saying? We might do it when you on and you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's one more question I got to ask, man. When you actually build a name for yourself, would you ever consider signing to a label, or would you consider just staying independent?
I would definitely consider signing to a label. I would consider it. That's definitely not the #1 prerogative at the very moment, but the opportunity comes where it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Talk with my lawyers and my close business people. Can make something shake, and definitely I would be interested in hearing out.
Okay, because you hear a lot of people, independent, don't sign to a label and stuff like that.
Definitely.
But if it's the right label, why not take it?
Exactly. If it's the right label, right situation, why not take it?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, for sure. I think the reason why people say don't sign the label, it's because oftentimes, you know, when you go to a record label meeting, they shove $1 million in front of your face and say, we're gonna sign you today. If you sign this right now, we might even give you a 20% bonus. And at the time you walk into the meeting, you have no lawyer present. You don't have any people that are in your close circle present. It might just be you and the people that are offering you this, the contract. And so in that heat of the moment, it's like you don't really have time to look over the logistics of the contract. Whether it's you own all your masters, whether it's you get equity in certain shares of your songs. And then at the end of the day, it's like, oh my goodness, do I take the money in front of me, do I walk away? And oftentimes people panic and sign. But my thing is, if you definitely have right people in your corner, right lawyers, and the deal that the record label's offering is a pretty solid deal, I say, why not go for it?
Facts. Hey, that's a very intelligent way of understanding it and breaking it down, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely, man. I definitely appreciate the time, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a Twitter too? You just got Instagram?
Oh, definitely. I have a Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at official Berchie. Not really active on Twitter, but I'm definitely gonna get more active on Twitter for sure. And I'm also on Facebook too at official Berchie. Go like my fan page for sure. Yeah. Also get at me on YouTube at official Berchie as well. We got a new music video coming real soon. Opera the film. OPERA.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you. I appreciate the time, man. It's your boy DMV Hudson News, and we motherfucking gone.
Yeah, we gone. South.